everybody, welcome to day 2 in our yoga class. I'm Jo and this is YogaJo. So we're working into Hanumanasana, which is our splits, our Hindu monkey pose, and I'm so glad you can be here. So let's get started straight away. We're going to not use a ball, so obviously you've done day 1 and you've worked with the ball. Today we're just going to be needing our blocks, some blankets or pillows, and definitely a strap. So let's get started. We're going to start sitting down and placing your feet into Hanumanasana, soles of the feet together, holding on. If this is quite uncomfortable, please sit down, place a block underneath you or a blanket. Then we're going to start just closing our eyes, sitting up nice and tall. If you're not comfy, as I said, please elevate yourself. Palms out to the side onto the knees, facing up, thumbs and forefingers together, bringing God or earth and man to unite. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Nice deep inhalation. Inhale, push your belly out like a big balloon, and exhale, allow the navel to work towards the spine. Deep belly breathing in and out. Set your intentions for today's class. And most importantly, thank yourself for being here. As you breathe deeply into the pose, remember that Hanumanasana has many benefits for the mind, the body and the soul, and this asana improves flexibility and blood circulation in the legs and the hips. And as you ease into this pose, the pelvic area becomes more supple, allowing the weight of the hips to release tension from the back. The asana stretches the thighs, the hamstrings and the groins and helps to stimulate and massage the abdominal organs. Once you have your arms overhead, this helps to strengthen the spinal cord, the arms, the core muscles. And when you gaze up with your drishti, it improves concentration and balance. So movements help to open up the hips, the thighs, the groin muscles, and are great for preparation. Additionally, focusing on the breath helps to fuel the internal fire needed to safely move into this pose. Please make sure that those who are suffering with a slip disc, major sciatic problems, hernia, or dislocation of the hips and the joints work very carefully into these poses. Be aware of what you are doing. Don't overdo it. Listen to the whispers and not the screams. They're too late then. Kindly drop your chin down towards your chest. Yoga is not for the flexible. It is for the willing. So be willing to go where we're going today. Slowly begin to open your eyes, draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. So wonderful to have you here. Let's take our arms out to the side. Inhale, lifting up tall, big stretch. Exhale all the way out. Once more, inhale, lift up. Exhaling out. Let's take our right hand down to the floor. Lift up with the left and extend over. Big stretch, push those knees down as you do that. Stretch now, open up and look up to the ceiling. Nice deep breathing here. And exhale, coming all the way up. Placing down left hand. Inhale, lift up with the right. Exhale, working over, stretch. Slowly start to twist, look up to the ceiling. Keeping those knees down. And slowly coming back up. Okay, let's get started with a block. Grab hold of your block. Place your block in between the 2 feet and hold onto your ankles. Sit up nice and straight. Even if you're still sitting on the block or on a blanket, that's absolutely fine. Hold onto those ankles. Let's lift our knees up, inhaling and exhaling, working down. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last one, up you go. And down you go. Fantastic. Let's open up a little bit wider, dropping your block or your book down. Holding onto your ankles, sitting up tall. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling down. Once again, inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Up you go. And down you go. Open up a little wider. Move the book to the side or the block to the side. Sit up tall. Now I really want you to close your eyes for this because it's really in the brain and the mind. And where your focus is going to go here is to concentrate and really feel that movement. Don't look at the movement, feel the movement. So close your eyes, sit up tall. Inhale, lift those knees up to the ears. Imagine they're touching your earlobes. And then exhale, dropping down towards the floor. Imagine they're going all the way down. Inhale, lifting up to the ears. And exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale up to the ears. Exhaling down. Last one, up all the way. And exhale all the way down. Fantastic. Remove your block. Place those feet back together. Hold onto the feet. Sit up tall. You should be a little bit better. Straightening out. We can do a little bit of forward bending. So it makes you nice and comfortable. Lifting up. And you're going to just work yourself forward. Just lean forward. So don't overextend. I don't want you to push. I just want you to lean forward. So we just hang out here for a moment. You'll notice that slowly, if you lean into it, you'll find your body just starts to move by itself, leaning forward. So I'm not pushing. If I push, I'll go much further down. So I just relax here for a moment. And as I relax, slowly but surely, my body allows me to go forward. Now I can go a lot more forward. You might still be all the way up here, but you'll find slowly that you can move like just a couple of centimeters. So as you inhale, lift up a little bit further, stretch into it, lengthen from the spine, through the spine from the tailbone to the skull bone. And then slowly stretch yourself forward. You should feel it right through that groin. So inhaling up and exhale, allow that movement. Inhaling up and exhaling out. Don't push, just work slowly with the breath. Inhaling up and slowly exhaling out. Not pushing it, I'm just working slowly with the breath. And up you go. Nice. Sitting up tall. Placing your hands behind you. Fingers facing in. Lift those knees up. Feet hip distance. I'm going to move my buttocks back slightly. So we're going to take your right leg down slightly so you can bring your left foot on top and then bring the right foot back up. Flex into the heel, sit up tall. Make sure you're not leaning too hard into those hands and you want to lift up as tall as you can. Bring the foot in, see how far you can go and how comfortable you can go. So it's the same opening up, but you just want to stretch into it. You want to try and tilt the pelvis up so you're sitting up tall. But you also don't want to be too hard leaning on the hands. So you want to just be lifted and breathing into it. Obviously, if you're all the way out there, you do what you can do. I want you to stretch into it. Nice, a big stretch. And then slowly see if you can move the knee down and up. So just moving it a little bit more. Work with the breath, flexing the toes, stretching into it. Just breathe. And just moving that knee up and down. And then slowly stretching out, placing down the left. Now I'm going to stretch out the left, take the right foot, place it on top. Drop the knee and slowly move the left foot towards me. Flex. Now they might be totally different. I can feel that this side's a little bit harder than the other side. So again, sitting up tall, making sure I'm not leaning too hard on my hands. I don't want that to be doing the work. So my core has to lift and stretch into it. So breathing up into it. Flexing that foot, making sure the foot is straight on the floor. Lifting up and then seeing if I can slightly move that right knee. Just holding it, breathing into it. So we're doing a nice opening here. This is a nice stretch into it. Fantastic. Then just straighten up the left a little, place down that right. So tall, hold those knees, lift up tall. Fantastic. Don't all slouch when you come out of this one. Okay. And let's turn to the side. So you're going to take hold of your strap. Grab that strap and let's work onto our backs. Let me take my jacket off. It is a bit chilly, but still okay. So you come down onto your backs, hold into your knees, roll yourself down, and place your feet down. Let's lift. Let's work with our right. So you're going to take your strap, place it around the right ball of the foot, and we're going to lift up. Right hand, right foot, shoulder back down, relax into it. Foot turns towards you. We'll straighten out the left leg. So I'll move that block out the way. And I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to place it hard onto that hip so I can keep the hip down. Toes to nose, straighten that leg. So if you find you might be over there, I want you to try, I know you can all do it, you're lying on your back. I want you to try and get a nice 90-degree angle here. Straighten up the arm, keep the shoulders down. If the guys might be all like this because that's typically how they are proportioned, you can place something underneath your head. Otherwise, I want you lying down comfortably. Now slowly, toes staying in, you're going to start to go over to the side, keeping in a nice 90-degree angle, making sure that this hip does not lift. So if this hip starts to lift, you've gone too far. Otherwise, you hold down. Hold the shoulder down as well. And slowly work it straight leg. If your knee starts to bend, you're doing it wrong. Keep that nice hip open. Flex into the toes. So I don't want to have any opening of the body. I want to try and pull this back. So you'll notice that I'm also working my whole entire leg. Stretching it into, breathing into it. This is great for lining the hips. So you can actually understand that. If you like that, you can't be aligning your hips. You've got to pull back. Now you release that strap and you lift your leg back up. Now you can take the strap. If you've got it still on there, that's great. Okay, hold it there. Let's change hands. Holding on with the left hand, right hand. You can place it down to that hip so you can hold the hip down. Same difference, working over to the other side, but keeping that hip on the floor. So hip onto the floor, huge pull. Huge pull. Make sure your buttocks is down. So you're not lifting. I can easily go like this and show you, oh, look how great, I see this a lot. I want it flat down and pulling over. And up you come. Now you're going to hold them with both hands. You start to pull that leg towards your face. Pull, keeping that other leg flat on the floor. Stretch and pull. Now let's lift our head to the knee. Relax down. You're going to bend the knee. You're going to bend it like a little happy baby. So I want you to bend and bring the knee right in. Bring it right in. If you want to, you can hold onto that foot. You bring it to the side. Keeping down that hip. Pull it right in. So you're having a nice pull here. Pull, 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 pull. And now straighten up that leg. Let's change legs. Placing in the left. Right leg's going all the way down. Hold on with the left hand, right hand onto the hip. Flex the toes and slowly, with control, you're working over. Watch I'm not lifting the hip. Watch I'm not lifting the hip. The toes can point to the floor, that's great. Keep that hip down. So you're making sure that I'm not falling over. It's your little space. You know what you're doing. Flexing that foot on the floor and lift, pushing down. Keep the shoulder, keep this whole side tough here. Nice, tough hold. Release that arm. Release the strap, lift the foot up. Okay, let's hold on with the right hand. Left hand goes into the hook there, hooking your hip and slowly working over. Don't let it lift there. So keep it in. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Keep that leg nice and straight. It must be straight. Don't bend it. So if you're bending, you're going too far. If this whole thing's hurting too much, you're not doing it. You're overextending. You can go just a little bit. It's wonderful. Listen to that body. It's your beautiful body. And slowly up you come. Let's take hold of the strap, both hands. You're going to pull that leg towards your face. As you pull, straighten out with the right leg. Straighten, pull, 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 pull. Straighten, pull. Now you can lift your head to your knee. Pull it up. And release. Bend the knee. You're going to bring the knee so it's like a happy baby. You want to open up both. You can take hold of it with your hand, pull down. You want to try and get that knee down, that leg straight, but don't open the hips too much. So you don't not falling over. You're trying to keep your nice flat opening. And fantastic. Now I'm going to bring both feet up. You can remove your strap, both into a full happy baby. Push the tailbone. Try and flatten down, flatten the shoulders. Try and get rid of that little space underneath your back there so you've got a full flat back. Flatten through it, work into it. You have to use the core to push down. Now you can cross over at the ankles, hold into the feet, and with momentum up onto all fours. Alright, let's get started here. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And we work into some cat and cow movements. So flatten through the back, tighten through the core. Let's inhale, look up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. This is the last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Back to the center. If your knees are sore, please place something underneath your knees. Right arm stretches up. Lengthen, left leg stretches up. Lengthen and stretch into both sides. Hold it up. Let's extend. Dropping your hip. Try and get yourself nice and straight. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pull it in. Back straight. Lengthen out. Pull it in. Out. In. Out. Last one, in and out. Let's bend the knee. Take the hand back, keeping the shoulders nice and square. Trying to work up. Dropping the shoulder. You can lift the hips rather opening at the hips, dropping the shoulder. So you'll feel a lot more in the hand and the quad than anything. Stretch it back out, and down you come. So to the other side. Left arm up, right leg out. Stretch and lengthen, get both sides, come out of the shoulders, lift, breathe, hold, dropping the hip, and let's bring in, and out, in, out. In, out, in, out, last one, in, out. Bend the foot, take the arm back, drop the shoulders, keep them nice and square, lift the leg, so work through the thigh, Lift up a little more, open through the chest. Hold, breathe. And slowly stretching out. And out. Lovely stuff, well done. Let's take our hands, one hand step forward, tuck under your toes. And let's slowly work into a down dog. Stretch it out. Walk from side to side. Okay. Up onto your toes. Drop the heels, relax the head.